What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Storm Simulator, and today we're going to be making some progress. Not looking to quite reset yet, although we almost have enough to reset. Next episode we should be resetting. I don't see why we wouldn't, so we'll do this, see what we climb up to with this. We may not get enough with this episode, we may have to go more, but I'm going to try, and I'm just hoping more, I really can't force it, but we are hoping to do that to 1,000 to sacrifice for the next. Alright, yeah, let's buy as many of those as we can. And same thing here. Let's just build this up. It's nothing too crazy, but we are back to our energy stuff. And we're going to go a day at a time again. We're going to kind of do this whole thing up again. Buy the rest of those out. There we go. Oh, look at that. We are climbing well. We'll buy some upgrades, which may drop us a little bit. Yeah, it did. Not really a big deal, but I've got to work on my territory stuff too before I do too much of this, which of course I want to do, and we'll get to that in a moment. Man, we got to sacrifice 1,000 to make this better, though. I don't think it'd be worth until we get to about 10 times the amount. So we'd want 100,000 to be able to purchase 100,000, not to actually do it. Do we got any stuff to upgrade these? Yeah, we do. Looks like you're probably going to be the best, so we're going to go with it. And then kind of just get back in here. Ooh, not mutagen. Here, and continue this. Keep this moving along. Seems like we got a really good good strat down for everything, so kind of cap it out. Buy any upgrades, like I said, we can. And we're not making as much progress as we were in the past, which definitely kind of stinks, but I mean, there's only so much progress we can make. Most of our progress is right at the beginning. It's not like what I can repurchase then after. We'll keep getting whatever the cheapest thing is there. We're getting kind of close to it, but not even, I guess, halfway there. So just cast those 4 and then buy you. Yeah, I guess we'll keep doing it this way, right? Like, I don't know. It doesn't go up by much, but oh, I think I may have dropped things a bit. I didn't actually see, but we can do some territory upgrading. I think you're going to still be the best to go with. And then back to it. I bet I could go even slower through this by doing less than like a day at a time. I'm sure I'd make more progress, but I much prefer this. Here we go. This is going to be where we start making a decent bit off that secondary. Come back here, look at that. Broke the 15. Nice. And it's going to go up even a little bit more. Might actually go down here. No, it didn't. This is climbing up nicely. We're almost at 3 to the 12th again. We want to be above the 13th, so it looks like next episode for sure, because this episode is probably going to be 3 days-ish. I may have only done that a couple times. Maybe I've done that less than I meant to. Alright, so we're moving that a lot less here, but we'll do the last 5 together. Alright, so it's like they're like little decent jumps. They're nothing insane, like I was saying. Buy as many of those as we can, and then we probably can get this next territory or the one after. No, definitely this one though. Nice, and then we'll do the last 5 here, just to spend them. Good old jump, and then same in here, and then next part we'll be able to do the whole buy 1,000 of these in sacrifice, which we could have done now, but you know, I didn't really want to wait for it or try to set that up. So anyways, we'll catch you in the next part. It has been a couple days since I've last played. For any of you guys that don't know, I've got some issues going on with my ankles. I've mentioned it a couple times in my other videos, but just kind of giving you guys a bit of an update when this is being recorded. I know there's an episode before this and stuff, so it kind of messes things up, but it's been a little bit of progress at the time of while this is all going on. Right, I didn't make much progress. We're at 94%. So you can see it's probably been close to 3 days worth of progress, because each day is about 30%. So yes, but we'll see what we can do. We should be able to make up a lot of time with all of that. We are looking to reset next episode most likely, because I think we wanted the 13th, right? Because each one now costs. Yeah, we can't even afford them right now. Or I think we just can. Yeah, just can now. So we're looking for at least into the 13th, but we would like a bit into the 13th so we have some extra to spend. So it's not like, oh, we just, buy just a little bit and that's it. No, we want to be able to put a good bit into things. So I don't know exactly what my goal is aiming for with that, but up there nonetheless. Anyways, let's look at this. We can obviously, yeah, start off pretty strong with that. We're looking to get involved with these pretty soon. I don't know if we've done much with these. We're at the point of 1,000 of them. Okay, so we should be doing that very soon. And actually, before we even buy more of these, I do want to go buy 11,000 of these. So now I can do the sacrifice twice and then buy a... I don't know how much we could have bought before, but it's going to be better in the long run. Even if it did take a lot out of us there. Territory-wise, we should be able to jump up a... Ooh, I want to say you're going to be better. Just going to go with it. Go with my gut there. Maybe it wouldn't have been, but probably should have checked this one to see if that was the same. But they're going to be changing anyways when we do this whole boost stuff. So it doesn't really matter. We can do... Oh, man, I'm going to need to do more than 4 at a time. This is going to be a whole video on its own. Alright, let's get started. Probably going to start doing more than 4 at a time. But this is going to be pretty ridiculous. So let's buy all those. Obviously buy all those and then buy more of these when we can. Bam. 7 upgrades. Nice. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, this is going to be a full episode. I'm definitely going to start uploading this a lot more often than I was. Just because this is crazy. I mean, this is because I missed a couple days, but still. This is pretty insane. Buy all those, and then again buy all those, to then come back and buy some more of these. We can get over 1 million of these. Probably should. And because we have so much, I'm going to do it. Let's buy them all. We're just going to spend everything in there right now. Buy all the cheap upgrades. Hopefully it doesn't spend too many of these. It spent a little bit of those. We can still buy a bit of those. We'll see what that produces. So it's 2.65 to the 15th. What does a day do? Yeah, wow, that did nothing. Alright, was not a good idea. It was not worth doing that. Note. We are built back to where we were, though. We've already pretty much got back to exactly where we were, actually. I think that was in the 16th before. Because then we should be able to go by. Yeah, we're a little higher than that. But pretty much where we were. So, hey, whatever. Buy all the cheap upgrades. Probably should just buy... Oh, we can't actually buy any more of those. I'm going to say probably could just buy as many of those as we can. But we can't. So... We're going to keep it going. That kind of sucks. It's a little bit of a setback, but not a big deal. Can we do anything with territory? I'd like to get some things moving with you. We'll upgrade you. And just keep on moving. We've got so many of these to get through. This is a lot of days. I'm so tempted just to see what a full claim all does. But I know it wouldn't be worth, because 1 day progress at a time is so much better. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Whatever, we made more of these than we just ever did, so... that was really bad, though. That's not what I meant to do. That's because that's on the top of the list now, so that's just where I like instinctively put them all. I'm debating about spending some of this somewhere else, though, to be honest. Looking at you. You were the one we were progressing. Nice. Alright. Wasn't anything crazy. Probably not worth waiting for something like that anymore. We're definitely looking to move into this soon, though. Like, at what point would it be producing enough to where that should be my main dump? That looks good. We're gonna do 1 more day, and then we're gonna dump into there. Because we have so much like time to play with, it doesn't matter to me. So let's buy like as many of these as we can. Yeah, we are no doubt bumping that up. Buying those all the upgrades we can. Buying this up. Curious if that will move up now. I can probably buy more of these to then buy some more of these. Still going up pretty rapidly. Alright, cool. Slow down. So we're at 7.91 to the 16th. And... oh, look at that. That went up a little bit. That actually went up decent. That was worth. I think that was worth. We're to the point where clusters are viable. Just need to get a ton of them. Cool. I like. That's not worth spending any more of. But like when we have a large amount of them, kind of do it. If we can buy more into the 9th, I'd say it's worth. We're on to the cluster life now. Means we're going to need so many of these. Look at that, to the 12th clusters to buy one of these hive networks. That's ridiculous. But, alright. Cool. We bought these to the 20th. Look at that. We just got an achievement. Neuro Nerd. Nice. That's, again, not worth doing. This we can buy the 10th, though, which is beautiful. Buy a bunch of those back. Nothing crazy. Probably buy a bunch of upgrades, yeah. Cool, and then go buy another day. This whole, because I waited so long, is actually kind of making this pretty fun. This is a really fun episode. There's a lot going on. Can we do territory be first this time? We get anything crazy? I still think you're going to be better. Again, I'm not too concerned about it, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. Can buy a bunch of those. Don't need to really buy more of those. Could buy some of those. Let's do it. Buy some of those back. Beef those up, and then bump that up a good bit. Get that over the 3. Nice. Just do another day. I like the progress we're finally getting in this game. Like, it's nice to have progress. Alright, so I don't think I'm gonna spend any in there and see what happens. See how many more of these we start producing, and if it's worth it or not. Probably do, yeah. Probably a bunch of that. Nice. This is to the 13th now. We are looking to reset this next episode for sure. I am gonna make this all into one episode, so this part here all into one episode of me just doing this whole reset process. To the 21st. Nice. I can't even buy any of those. Like, that's pretty awesome that those are like not being bought at all. Let's do that. Nice. We got another gang line. Cool. Another achievement. Probably can buy a bunch of upgrades. Once again, hopefully don't take too much from that. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I'll take it. We're still at 60%. We've only gone through a third. We're going to have to do some speed runs here. Get through this a lot faster. Because we're racking up time here. Yeah, we can buy a ton of those again. Again, barely any of those can be bought. Even at the 17th now, this produces a decent bit. So good. Alright, buy as many of those as we can. That's going to take the chunk out of it. Should do 3 there. We'll start doing 5 at a time. Bam. To the 12th. We can technically buy one now. It's not worth, obviously. We need at least 10 is what we were saying, right? You at least want a 10th of it. So, now we'll do 5 at a time. We might even get to the point where we do 10 at a time. Just because I want to get through this. Look at that. Doubled. We're at the point where we're doubling the neuro clusters. I remember we were doing that with this at one point, which is crazy. I could probably buy, yeah, say a bunch of upgrades. Beautiful. Before I spend all this, I might spend some of it in here. I probably should have done it first. And I don't know if I still want to or not, but I feel like it might be a good idea to. Not quite doubling there. But like the bats, because they're so hard to buy. Like, we're resetting next episode, so I'm not gonna. If we weren't resetting this episode, I would 100% spend more in there. Logically, it doesn't make sense. I think the last 50 we're gonna do 10 at a time, just because we're coming up on 10 minutes here already. Just up the ante here. Yeah, we're only adding the same amount like every day. Every day in advance we go. It kind of sucks, and then I spend a bunch of it, which is gonna make the same thing happen, but. We did 6 there because we gained 1. Probably should look at territory. Yeah, territory's gone. Ridiculously changed. I'm just going to go with the highest 21, even though the swarm may have been better. We're going to just do it this way. A bunch of upgrades probably up because of that so high. I mean, not necessarily. Beautiful. We can do another upgrade. Not on that. Okay. I don't know where that upgrade came from, but let's do 10 now. That's awesome. That's going to be such a big day jump. I guess not really. Oh, no, that's a huge difference. I feel like it just didn't make as much difference there. I don't know, though. That's a 13th now. We can technically buy one of these, which I'm going to do here in a moment. Let's do one more day. We'll do 10. I'm going to test this out again. It's worked in the past. I want to make sure it's working. So we can buy, right now, we'll even do this first. Bam. So we can buy 1.4 to the 13. If we buy one of these, which is spending a lot of that, and then go back here, you can see, oh, that still buys the same amount. Why did that not actually go down? We didn't even sacrifice it yet. When we sacrifice it, you can see it goes up a lot. It like doubled. Lesser hive mind. Interesting. This hive is getting insane that we are building. It's getting ridiculous. But yeah. Do the 10 at the time till we finish it here, and then wrap this up. And next episode we are resetting, which we should go up a bit before next episode too, because I'm not going to do it like right after this or anything. We're going to wait a little while, so some time will take place in between. Doubled it, bam. Purchased that, which is probably going to, yeah, that cut it in half. Ouch. Yeah, I know I could be doing this a lot slower. A day at a time might be a little bit more efficient. But I'm enjoying this whole 10 because we've done so much already. And it's going to cut it again. No, I didn't cut that. Okay. This is really up there. We want it in the 13th. This is already in the 14th. Like, I'm perfectly okay with where we're at. And then just cast the last 10. Boom. Come over here. Buy all these. Why does that seem so little? That was like so little. I don't know what happened. But anyways, we gotta upgrade our highest 18th there. Bam. Awesome. That's that's pretty awesome. I'll take it. You can buy a bunch of those too and actually kind of compare a little bit. Okay, so I was still right, but they were definitely close because this was slightly higher into the 16th. It wasn't much higher, but it was in the 16th, so you kind of compare them there. So when it's like 3 difference, it's almost always worth doing the 3 higher. If there are 2, you can kind of debate, but I'm cool with it. We'll do the little bit of each. But yeah, other than that, we'll buy the rest of those upgrades there. And when we come back next episode, guys, we are going to be resetting. Again, this is probably going to become a daily series. Not guaranteed, but pretty much every day you can probably expect, at least at the bare minimum, every other day. If I aim more for 20-minute episodes, they'll probably be every other day. If they're closer to 10, which is kind of what I want them to be, 10 to 15, they'll probably be every day. Depends on really how much happens that day. If it seems to be like kind of quick, boring day and nothing exciting like this is going on, you know, it might be 2. Might be every other day. But expect it between every day and every other day. There's going to be no set day as of right now, but it's going to be up in the air. So keep an eye out. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy the series, but more importantly, enjoy the episode, please do smash that like button. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.